In response to my previous video, many people have suggested that Abang Jo ought to become Prime Minister. There are two reasons that make this unlikely. First is technical, which can be solved, but let me explain. First, he's not a member of parliament. You need to be a member of parliament to be Prime Minister. He's a member of the State Legislative Assembly. He's an Adun for Sarawak State. So, to become a candidate for Prime Minister, he has to be first an MP, a member of parliament, and win. And then secondly, more importantly, he needs to command the support or the confidence of the majority of the parliamentarians, the rest of the MPs. So right now, Sabah and Sarawak have less than 35% of the MPs. They want to have 35, but they were told they won't get it. They can only get 35% of the Dewan Negara among the senators. So even if all of the Sarawak and Sabah Member of Parliament support Abang Jo, is not sufficient for him to get the majority because maximum is less than 35% at the moment. I don't know the exact figure, but they want 35, they're not having it, they have a lot less, so it's a non-starter there. And it's unlikely, very unlikely, that any Semenanjung Member of Parliament would support him as a Prime Minister for, for historical reasons and for just parochial reasons lah. But I just learned today that it is not necessary for a Malay to become Prime Minister. So there is a chance for people like Anthony Loke to become Prime Minister. And I would support that because I think he's a person of integrity. And he's very measured in his words, okay? You can see sometimes there are things he wants to say, but he stops short because it wouldn't be the right time to say it, be a bit premature to say it. So you can see his words are very measured. He's very calculated. Not calculative, but calculated in his words. He doesn't, shoot his mouth off. He doesn't talk off the cuff and then have to retract and, make statements like taken out of context and all that nonsense, Some people have a habit of shooting their mouth off and then kantoi later. He's not like that. He thinks before he opens his mouth. So unlike other people shoot their gap and then think, from other parts of their body rather than their brain.